It's a 5-point game. James kicks to Wade. And the three off target. Wade's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Here's Durant. And it's sent back by George. Now the feed to Wall. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And now a 7-point East All-Star lead. It's Curry with the drive. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. And Wall kicks to LeBron. Wade outside. Outside, Wall. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Wall's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it? And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Kevin Durant. To the paint. Will it go? And Aldridge slams it in.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
What a nice feed by Kobe that time.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wall attacking. Here's Anthony. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw good from Anthony. Klay Thompson is checked in for the West.
At the line for 2.
That one misses. And here's the West with the ball. They trail by 7 on the wing. Thompson. He feeds it to Leonard. And he jams it with authority.
I tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Now, here is George. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He was all alone on that one.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. I mean, you'd like to see that every time down the floor.
Kobe dishes to Thompson. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the East. And here's Wall. In the corner, George with it. It's Anthony with the drive. And that one is hammered home.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here's George following the basket by Kobe Bryant. And DeRozan, here we go. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Now, here's Aldridge. He's got 6. Leonard, no luck.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by John Wall. Wall was some nice defense.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Now here's DeRozan. He has 6. It's tipped. James feeds it to Wall. Clock at 2. George with no one around. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And now a 9-point East All-Star lead. It's Aldridge penetrating, and that one's good.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Chris Bosh is checked in for James, and it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Paul can't get it to go.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Got a piece of it. Aldridge kicks to Paul. Shoots it up. Kept alive. The second effort. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from LaMarcus Aldridge.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. Bosh has got 3 assists now in this one. The West All-Stars with the ball, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Lowry in for George. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Green's checked in.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Thomas, no luck. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now, here's Lowry. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. Lowry passes to Bosh. Back to Lowry. This one for 3. Count that one. Lowry's got the lead up to 10 now for the East All-Stars. Cousins against Drummond. Here's Green. Again, the miss by Green. Green's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Paul Millsap's checked in for the East. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kyle Lowry. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Anthony Davis comes in for Leonard. And it's James Harden in for Klay Thompson. Here's Butler, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
It's stolen by Davis.
You know, it's quite surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
They're talented, and they've been able to overcome some loose play, but they need to clean it up in the second half.
Now Butler. following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. And Butler, here we go. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so Butler nails both of them. And here's the West with the ball. A 12-point game. That's a 2 from Paul. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
Now here's Millsap. Inside. Here's Bosch. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it
sir.
down hard.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Thomas, and he drops it in from the low post. Thomas got 9.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong. Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Millsap misses. They get a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. Here's Harden, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Green against Thomas, and Drummond kicks to Butler. Back to Drummond, outside Thomas. Pass to Millsap. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The East All-Stars have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight, and that one falls for Paul Millsap. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Wade's checked in. The West also making some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Cousins, and Steph Curry is subbed in for Paul. Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
The 3 from top.